It's called Advanced Answering Techniques. So it is three professional people explaining to other people how to answer different questions, a multiple variety of questions. Advanced Answering Techniques.
Hello and welcome to Advanced Answering Techniques. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Josh, and this is the podcast where we quit. This is the episode where we stopped doing the podcast. This is the last one. We have a couple co-hosts here, and I wanted to introduce them. The first one is Caleb.
Don't even bother.
No, Caleb. Because I heard that you gave a talk at a marriage conference at your church, and it got people talking. And it sounded to me like the main takeaway, and this could be telephone game kind of situation, but was something along the lines of always keep an extra seltzer water in the crisper in your fridge. Then it seems like they're all gone. You can surprise your wife with one.
No, I mean, I honestly,
was that like
that's
principle, or was that just what your talk was just about doing that? Or was that like sort of a metaphor for other things?
Sure, you can take it that way. Yeah, I mean,
well, I'm asking what it was, because that's all I heard was people talking about. Caleb was just going on at length about keeping a seltzer.
Somewhat of a telephone game, because it was a spindrift.
Oh, okay. Specifically,
yeah, not seltzer.
They were just like whatever, fizzy water or something.
Some people just don't pay attention to details.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, it's an important thing.
Yeah.
And if you want to try to do it with other things, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keep like a special necklace for your wife in the crisper. So when she thinks you're all out
of special necklaces, then you can go, well, I've got a cold one right here.
Yep. Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah. Cold? What? K?
Yeah.
Oh.
K Jewelers.
Oh, yeah. So
this is just an ad.
It's
just part of an ad.
Yeah.
K.
K Jewelers.
They probably are still using that tagline, right?
I mean, if they're not, then what are they using?
Still true.
Does it
Every
still
smooch ends with H.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of something that doesn't really make sense. Every kiss. Yeah.
Every kiss begins with diamond. Right? That doesn't work.
Nope. Doesn't work. Every kiss ends. Yeah, no, you have to use K because that's the name of the jeweler. You can't use S.
Yeah. And it's true. And I mean, one of the weird things about that tag is that it's true in such a boring way.
Yeah.
Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah.
That's true. That's just anytime you spell the word kiss.
Yep.
That's what you're going to do.
But if you take it the other way, it's pretty disgusting.
It's a lot of money.
Dude, yeah, it's a lot of money. Anytime you're going to give your wife a kiss at all,
right?
She has to get some kind of jewelry. Yeah. Like that's what's bad wife. I'm going to say bad wife.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad husband too. You know, enabling.
Yes, if he's enabling her.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just bad. It's a bad relationship.
I think it's a bad relationship.
Yeah,
they should get divorced.
Every kiss begins with K. I mean, it's a bad wife, but maybe super strong built wife who carries around so much jewelry all the time.
Yeah. So I guess
there's a neck on this wife. Huge neck.
Like Starla from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, it could be that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or really thin, tall neck.
Yeah,
okay.
Just with lots of room.
So many necklaces.
Yeah, doing the African neck stretching.
Yeah, African neck.
Cool.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that, I'm like, that's cool.
Oh man,
it's not extremely unsettling.
I wonder how. Yeah, I wonder what their food looks like.
Yeah.
Corn dogs.
Thin corn dogs. Corn dogs that are the size of a hot dog.
Maybe,
okay.
It's just kind of a sliver.
I'm thinking maybe a corn dog built in the style of a taquito. Because a taquito could be thin enough.
Yeah. We could do that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, people love the conference, and some people love the conference and we're talking about it. It is a good idea, surprises. Wives like surprises that mean like food or drink for them or
Right.
jewelry for them.
Right.
Other surprises I found are not so good, but
They don't. There are certain surprises that wives prefer to not have.
yeah, like my presence suddenly behind my wife,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and yelling.
Yeah.
In her ear.
A spider in the bathroom.
A spider in the bathroom. Me on the wall in the bathroom. My
Right.
wife doesn't like that.
Yeah.
She's not even impressed.
No.
How are you on the wall? How is that happening?
I have my ways.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
at
we're here.
yeah.
We've got very little
I'm
else
just
to
gonna-
do
let
on
me-
this episode.
I
so-
have my ways, and let me tell you one of them,
Okay.
which is elaborate system of fishing line
Okay.
that my kids help me put
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. And of course they're going to be very into that project.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then your wife will think, why is everybody being so quiet and so well behaved?
Where'd all my fishing line go?
Where's all my fishing?
Yeah, she's about to go on a fishing trip. Fishing line's in here, babe. I've got something I want you to
No,
see.
so she knows you're in the room.
Yeah. Well, it's a bummer. If that. Oh, she doesn't know where I am.
Right. That's which is kind of always
Yeah.
true when you go into a room.
Caleb's in the bathroom. He's probably not on the wall.
Yeah. Exactly. Holy cow! My husband's on the wall.
He's on the wall.
How is he doing that?
Hey, Michael Jackson, he's off the wall, but Caleb,
on the wall.
He's on the
Vans
wall.
shoes, they're off
they're
the
off
wall.
the wall.
True. And I do
IFC, always on, slightly off.
the wall.
And
Trump?
Hmm.
Wants to build a big wall.
Mhm.
Has kind of.
the only character from Pink Floyd that I can remember
Yeah.
the name of,
Yeah.
I don't think was on the wall.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Sid Barrett, right? He wasn't on the wall, was he?
So when you say character, do you mean
I mean-
former member
Yeah,
who
yeah.
was institutionalized long
Yeah.
before the
A real character.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was kind of a character. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in the sense of like a Beatles character or like Eleanor Rigby.
Oh, yeah, Sergeant.
Or were they real guys?
who Pink Floyd?
Well, Pink Floyd was a real guy.
Well, there's a joke about. I mean, maybe this could be something that we do for a podcast: is talk about things like this. Some of the very mild trivia that I know. There's a song called "Welcome to the Machine" on "Wish You Were Here." Okay, welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. But at one point, they're clearly it's part of what's going on is that they're talking to you get the sense that they're talking to sort of a record executive
Wow.
who doesn't get what's going on with this band. And he says, by the way, which one's Pink? Because he thinks that
Nice.
somebody in the band named Pink Floyd, and they made a joke in one of the
In the
albums
song.
That's
that was
awesome.
recorded after Sid Barrett had long been gone from
So he was Pink.
the band. Well, I mean, in what sense is that necessary, based on what I just said?
Because they were like, well, yeah, Pink isn't in the band.
Yeah.
It's just part of the name, but yeah,
Yeah, they didn't just
silly
say-
guy thinks Pink is still in the
Still
band.
in the band. He's
Pink's-
not paying attention.
He doesn't know that he went crazy.
Yeah.
He has no idea that Pink is insane.
This particular Pink is insane. Gabe
Yep.
is another one of our co-hosts, and he does these long videos on. I think he's. It's interesting. It seems like he's moved over to YouTube now. He's doing YouTube videos,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting.
They
change.
eased up on some of the restrictions
Yeah.
on what you can and can't talk about.
Yeah. So
on
now,
YouTube.
so now it's okay to go over there.
Yeah.
And what you're talking about this last time was about how sometimes something's over and it's okay to cry. And you were saying it's not lame.
Right.
It's not a sign of emasculation or anything like that. It's fine if
Yeah.
you're just crying when
Yep.
something is over.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's a scope.
Yeah.
It's not just when anything is over,
Right.
but something that affected you profoundly in an emotional way.
Right.
MASH.
MASH,
When
yeah.
MASH
I
is
know lots
over.
of people were crying because they had all of the toilets were flushed at the same time, so everybody must have been crying. Did you hear about this?
There's
No.
It was like a big problem because like everybody was watching MASH, and then like I think maybe it was in New York or
Okay.
something, and it was like the sewer system was like overloaded because everyone was taking bathroom breaks at the same time,
Oh wow.
like during the MASH finale.
Yeah.
You usually cry into a toilet.
That's how I do it.
You could the only thing that would make sense to me there, because I don't cry into toilets. I know some people do, but I don't cry into toilets. But I can imagine crying and using tissue paper and then putting that in the toilet
Yeah.
and flushing that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what was happening.
That could have been one of it. That could have been one of the things.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's anything that affects you emotionally when it's over, that's
Yeah.
fine. Could be a TV show, could be
Yeah.
finishing up a good book,
Yeah.
yeah.
or
Meal.
a relationship could end,
Yeah.
or you finish up a good
A
pie,
good meal.
a good
Wow.
pie.
This
and
is
then
this pie is over.
it's over, and I'm so sad about it. And I think you're kind of doing yourself a disservice if you don't let yourself actually grieve that loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That
you
ending.
this is maybe kind of a side point, but you said that to me in private. You told me that you find
Okay, why are you sharing it on here, public?
well, we can cross it
We'll
out.
edit it, Gabe.
Oh, okay.
If you're not comfortable with it, as
Okay.
I always
As-
do, I'll give you
With that
guys-
reassurance, I will.
You told me
Allow it to
that
continue.
you think tears are more disgusting than urine.
Yeah. Well, I think I
That's
might have
why
said
you
they're
cry into
as
the toilet.
disgusting as urine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you cry into the
Because
toilet.
one smells good, tastes weird.
The other comes out of your eyes.
Weird. Yeah. So yeah, I would try to keep. I mean, to me, it's like it's waste
Right.
from your body. It's a sort of
That's
waste.
interesting.
You
You
ever
think of
notice-
it as waste.
So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
something that your body, expels. So I'd say it fits into the waste category.
Yeah. I mean, if you notice you eat asparagus and your tears taste all weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you spit,
Yeah.
is that waste?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as spit. And if
Yeah.
I'm going to the bathroom to have a big spit, I'm not gonna do that in the sink necessarily. I guess I might do it in the sink.
Probably do it in the sink.
Just huck a couple loogies in the sink.
If it's a chunky loogie, I'm probably gonna use the toilet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, this is really gross. Right at the top of the episode.
That's okay.
But
this is
that's-
the
I mean,
final
this is
episode. What's the worst they could do
Yeah,
to
that's
us?
true.
Stop listening.
Yeah. Yeah. Just turn it off.
That's all they have.
No. Yeah.
we're
So I
taking
just
that
want
away
people to
from you
be.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want people to be comfortable.
Yeah. Who's in control now?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we're stopping doing this, so now you don't even get to not listen to it.
Take that.
Yeah. It's already not there to be listened to. How's that feel? Having, how many million podcast listeners do you think there are?
2.
No, just you think there are 2 million
Yeah,
people that
2
listen
million.
to podcasts?
Yeah.
Really? That doesn't seem like very much. There are
Okay. 3 million.
there are 320 million Americans.
Yeah.
And
1%.
You think 1% listens to
Yes.
podcasts? Really?
Yes.
There's
Okay.
320 million of us.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I mean,
gosh.
maybe some.
I think it might be more like 350.
It might be more
Holy
like 350.
moly.
It could be. I haven't updated my figures.
Well, I mean, I'm
suppose.
just thinking, probably half of all people are deaf.
Okay.
So there,
Yeah, that's a
that's
good
right
starting point.
there.
So
That's
then we're
175.
Yeah,
just
175
50%.
just taken care of.
Yeah.
Just 0.
Okay. And then
Probably another 40% are just too busy.
busy.
Yeah. How many are just too dumb?
Busy with ears.
Probably fewer than you think.
Really?
Too dumb to listen to a podcast, that's
Yeah.
a low threshold.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean-
But how many do you think it is?
Or is it a high threshold? I can't remember. Maybe I'm too dumb.
Yeah.
How many do I think it is that are
Yeah.
too dumb?
Too dumb to listen to a
Um,
podcast.
Just dealing with percentages here, I'm going to go 9%. So that leaves the
9%.
1% that listen
Okay. Wow.
by Mike. So
Yeah.
half of all people are deaf in
Right.
America.
That's 50%.
40% are too busy, 40 and then 9% are
Too dumb.
And so
too
there you
dumb.
go.
So it's just the 1% left.
Man, it's, thankfully, thank goodness, none of it has to do with interest or quality of our show.
No.
Well, yeah. So then out of 320 million people, that's nice to think about. It was only so 1%. We said 3, so it'd be 3,200,000.
Right. 3.2 million.
That's pretty good.
And then out of that, we were pulling down 30 people. So there was 300 or 3,199,970 people not listening to our podcast.
That
Yeah.
could be.
That could
To have the faculties.
Potential listeners is what I like to.
Yeah.
That's how I like to
Yeah.
frame it.
Okay.
So that's yeah. So we're really pulling one over
Yeah.
on all that whole group
By ending the
by
podcast.
ending the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They don't get to tell us what we're doing anymore.
Yep.
We're telling them what they're not doing.
Yeah.
We've taken things into our own hands now.
Yeah. Feels good.
I think so.
Power.
Yeah. We have some comments. Let me pull that up real quick.
Okay.
If you guys
That's
think
cool.
we should.
Yeah,
we?
I think we should answer or respond to any comments.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice catch.
Thank you. Because we're not answering a question. We decided we'd take a week
Right.
off. It
Yeah.
just so happened that it is our last week of doing this podcast. And I think it's important to mention that we do have, saying we have plans for a new podcast is maybe stretching it, but there's a seed of an idea.
Yeah.
It'll probably be on this same feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just don't unsubscribe yet.
Yeah. Unless you're like, whew, time to make a clean break of it.
Yeah,
and then
now's the time.
yeah, because if you just don't want to know, if you were sort of just hanging on, just white knuckling through, just going, I guess these guys need some kind of support or whatever kind of pity listens we were getting from you. That it's fine if you just want to be totally done with it.
I don't want any pity listens.
No, I just want
full-hearted listens.
exactly.
Both ears
Yeah.
and a big, huge heart. Not so big that it's a disease.
Right, not
Right.
an enlarged heart, but,
No.
but a big old heart.
Just all of the heart you have.
Yep.
Even if it's got a pacemaker. We're reaching out to the older audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so one of them was, remember Justin back on episode 103, Sweat. Justin said, do you, and we already covered this, but this will all pay off real big in a second. Do you guys think my questions are the reason no one tunes into the show anymore? Do my questions stink? Do they smell? Do they smell like stinkiness? And then 6 days ago, Joy went on and she responded to Justin's question. Says, Justin, my siblings have repeatedly told me you have the best questions. Am I bitter at them? Yes. So that's kind of interesting to see that kind of beef between Justin and Joy.
If only we could have had more of that. That might have been like a... People like
Controversy.
drama.
Right.
Yeah. People
Driving
like drama.
engagement.
Oh my gosh, some scandal. If we would have gotten some real warring back and forth. If Isaac had ever listened to an episode,
Right.
you could see Isaac having the real, kind of that grittiness about him, and that ambition and competitiveness, where he might have taken shots at other people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't Joy. That's not in Joy's character. I don't think Joy would ever take shots at Justin. I don't think Justin would ever take shots at Joy. But I could see Isaac just not caring and
Instigator.
just being really, just being mean.
And Joy wouldn't take shots, but she knows how to defend herself.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to make Joy sound like some kind of wimp.
No.
She's very powerful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen her. So there was no drama in the podcast, on here, but I saw an in-person interaction between Joy and Justin.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What happened?
She decked him.
He just
Just
was at,
laid
we were
it
at a
about.
picnic, and Justin was at the picnic with us, and Joy showed up, and I didn't even know it was her at first because she was wearing some kind of outfit, and she came out of nowhere.
Just if you were to choose words to describe the outfit, what would those words be?
Like pink Power Ranger.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. But was her face covered?
Wasn't exactly that. Yeah, her face was covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly that.
But you knew it was Joy?
Well, and so she decks him, and then Justin gets up, and he just goes right after this pink Power Ranger.
Yeah.
And grabs the pink Power Ranger around the throat, and is just like choking. And I go up, and I go, wait a second, let's see who this is first. And I pull the mask off, and it's Joy, and Justin takes his hands off and goes, oh my goodness. Wait, why did you deck me?
Yeah.
And then Joy, she basically broke Justin's hands off of her neck and said, you'll never know, and ran away.
Yeah. Interesting that
Ran into a car that was running, and I could see who I think was Steven in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Blue Power Ranger.
I was going to say you
Blue
must-
Power Ranger
Oh, wow.
suit on,
Yeah.
ready to go. It was like they'd planned the whole thing. Anyway, so no
I
drama
think they
on
must-
the podcast.
I think that
but
they must have. Yeah, but in real life, that's really interesting that we'll never know.
Power
too.
Rangers.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then the Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
no idea. I mean, yeah. If we could have a question to send to the Samsons, it would be.
Well, it's too late for that. There's no way to get an answer.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then there's a question from Marguerite Stevenson. I know I have it on good authority from the person that posted this that they are not Marguerite Stevenson.
Oh, okay.
That's somebody else. But their account was logged in on the device.
Okay.
So the comment appears to be from Marguerite Stevenson, but I think it's from Abby. And what it says is, thank you for your service. I love your podcast, even though I never send questions in. I just feel that Joy, Justin, and Isaac are so good at questions that I can't compete. I think a lot of people felt that way
Well,
over
yeah.
the course of the podcast. It's what happens when you have an elite crack squad of people asking questions.
Or
Yeah.
just people who are willing to endure a lot of being berated by the host of this podcast. Like, I listened back recently, it's kind of like a look back,
Yeah.
and I was like, sometimes I kind of feel like we were just too mean.
Too
some people.
mean?
Too mean.
Who,
so
us?
I think we were kind of mean, definitely.
And it's the people
But
that stuck
too mean.
with it.
Yeah.
There were certain people that couldn't handle us.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that that's true. I can remember one specifically.
I was like, we want these people to contribute. And it was mainly me. It was mainly me being very mean and petty and pedantic in some ways. So I'm not going to apologize because that's just the character of the podcast.
Yeah,
But
and
I might do things differently in the future.
I think
so
it's
please.
I think it definitely, like, when you're finding your footing and you're just trying things, you just don't know what you're doing. You just don't know how to sustain something at all.
Yeah.
You're trying to do something for 30 minutes to an hour, just talking. it does seem like it's going to be more fruitful to be mean.
Be mean. Yeah.
That's going to be funny. And then I feel like we've softened over time.
Definitely.
I don't think we went to that well as often. Still kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah. I just remember us commenting on how slow someone asked a question once. And then I just felt really bad because I was like, it wasn't that. I was not what I thought in the moment listening to the question. And we were just kind of went on for a long time about how slow this person was talking. And it made me feel like maybe they didn't want to participate anymore. Yeah.
Yep.
Which I understand.
Yep.
I don't. I mean, honestly, you can share in the limelight. You know, what's better than that?
Yeah, you mean so if you get made fun of,
Yeah, at least people are
talking.
talking about you. Nut up.
Yeah. Let's.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too late now, but
Yeah. No, that's interesting, Gabe. So that would be
Thanks.
that's one of the things you would say is
that's one of the things. One of my takeaways.
one of your takeaways from the podcast. Is
Everyone else
people-
needs to freaking nut up.
because they're freaking being pansies about when we're being really funny and making fun of how slow they talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, just like come at us.
Yeah.
Sure. Come back with something.
Come back at us, which we did see Justin would do.
Yes.
Everyone would do that, and I like that.
That was
See,
nice.
that was the thing. Is it's like it wasn't like glass houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like these were rock houses.
These were. Yep. The we would throw stones at them, and it's not as much fun to throw stones at a rock house.
Well, yeah.
But we would.
I would throw glass at a rock house.
That's way more fun. I mean,
Yeah.
Just shattered.
Glass bottles at a rock house would be like, man, they're impenetrable.
yeah.
People in rock houses should throw glass.
Yeah. Because then maybe someone will throw glass back at them, and then it's going to be
Doesn't
fun.
matter.
That's going to be kind of cool.
Doesn't matter.
There's going to be a lot of cleanup.
Honestly, better if you live in a rock house and you're throwing rocks. That's the most like
Yeah. Yeah.
tough, like strong. That's like the most
The strongest guys are living in the rock houses.
Just chucking rocks around.
throwing rocks around.
Okay, well, we have some things that have been sent in.
What?
A few.
Not questions, I hope.
They're not.
Oh, good.
Bombs,
No.
Oh, good.
We're yeah.
anthrax.
Not as far as I know. These are all an email,
Mm.
and I think some of them are text. Looks like
Ethrex?
one might be an image.
Oh,
Oh, like a drawing?
Is it? Yeah, it is.
a drawing.
And then one has an image in it, but it's mostly text. And then two
Oh, my gosh.
are recordings. We
This
got
is
two
so
recordings.
cool.
We better get to it.
I like hearing about the message, like what the
What they
messages
are. Well, sorry.
Yeah.
It seemed
No,
like
no.
you guys seemed interested.
I'm not
super
kidding.
excited.
I'm
Okay.
not kidding.
Okay.
Hearing about
Hearing about what it was, I was like, man, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
and then we know kind of what we've gotten through
Right.
so far and what
Yeah.
we have next.
Okay. This is from Justin.
Really good. Really
The
helpful.
email subject is a final thank you. Dear Advanced Answering Techniques, I want to thank you for the joy, love, kindness, and mercy you bestowed on your audience, community, herd, and flock. It would be pure behoovery for me not to thank you individually. So in that artery of fast-running, explosive, and red blood, here I go. Josh, thank you. Thank you for always stepping away from the mic when you coughed. If life were hell, and does not seem to be sometimes, you would be the spaceship captain crying, "Get in my metal tube, stay low, and fart when I say fart. Ready." He grabs his dog lawyer by the collar. The music stops. All we hear is panting. Let's get the hell out of here. Fart. Gabe, thank you. I guess in some way it's
I
a
don't know.
spaceship that's being propelled.
By your,
Powered by farts.
your
Yeah.
dog's
And-
fart.
The dog,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, is this a
It's
reference?
got
I mean,
like a whole crew.
might be a reference. Maybe it's the whole crew at once.
I think that's
Farting.
yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
That seems to be
Combine
the idea. We'll never really know.
Yeah.
Gabe, thank you. You dug in my heart a tunnel system and then filled it with blue raspberry cream. Thank you for your blue raspberry cream. If life were a tunnel system in my heart, you truly would be the blue raspberry cream sloshing just above our ankles. What is this? He cries, worried for his life. She turns to him, smiling. The kind of smile he remembers her giving him after they would pass banana-flavored bubblegum from one mouth to the other in a long, swappy, wet middle school kiss. It's the blue raspberry cream. Roll credits. I don't know what that is.
I don't
Sounds like an
either.
interesting movie, and we're just getting a glimpse at the end, and I don't know if this was
Something.
copy and pasted accidentally in here.
Okay.
Something
I don't know.
else, or that part was copy
Like,
and
is
pasted?
that's a script that Justin's working on,
Oh.
and then he just pasted it in,
Yeah.
in here.
That
I
could
don't
be
know.
it.
And lastly, I want to thank Pam. Pam, you brought us all back home when we were lost. Lost like sheep. Lost like sheep. Lost like sheep. You brought us home. As the song goes, Pam, you brought us all back home when we were lost like sheep. Lost like sheep. Lost like sheep. You brought us home. You all taught us how to be better hog hunters, doctor impressors, and the kinds of questionnaires that can think on their feet and save face after embarrassing ourselves at grocery stores. You threw out pop references that I will never understand, but then you laughed, and that made me laugh. And I laughed at you laughing at your pop references that I did not understand. You helped me with dental problems, made my Easter more Valentine-y, and of course, helped me wildly oversell my car to my sister-in-law. Thank you. Oh, I can't believe I forgot one of the hosts in my intro. Please excuse my memory. I'd like to thank Guy Boy host Seth for being so tall and even taller with his wisdom. In that artery of fast-running explosive and red blood, I want to thank Ethan Rogers and the life he gave for the comedy of the podcast.
Oh boy.
My butt aches, shakes, and swirls every time I think of one of your great fart jokes. Your diarrhea jokes were literally through the roof. You all have redefined presidential history in my mind, and in that, given me a truer sense of truth. I can't believe I forgot to thank you, the one who, without, there would be no advanced answering or their techniques. Joy, you opened our 2D eyes by asking 3D questions. C'est la. Fart noise. I can't believe it's over. I can't lie. I'm excited for the butt aches to go away, but I will miss you, my mentors, my role models, my I can't say it, not here, not now. I'll text you later. Big, huge, wet, sloppy, banana-flavored bubblegum kiss, Justin.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Justin.
That's
That
a
was
real
really something.
tour de force. You did leave Caleb
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on purpose.
It definitely seems that way because his memory started working for certain people,
Uh-huh.
Right.
and like I don't know if it's just his memory of me is bad,
Right.
and that seems likely
It did
in
seem
both senses.
there was a run of things at some point, I believe, where he was leaving you out of things. I
Yeah.
think back.
Yeah.
I think that's a recurring thing, right?
It's
Mhm.
to me how I prefer to think of it is, if you've ever worked with your handwriting
yeah.
and you're drawing the shape with your handwriting, but then there's this thing called a counter inside the shape you're drawing, and that's the empty space
Right.
around the thing that you're drawing. And so I'm going to say thank you to Justin too for thanking me.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like the empty, it's like the empty space. You don't want to define it
Right.
too much. So it's like the space around the shape.
That it's like a necessary condition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it's it wouldn't be there without that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm this like the empty space inside a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what this thank you has for me.
Yeah.
it would have like cheapened it if he'd actually come out and said
Oh
it.
yeah. I mean, I'd certainly feel good the way he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
just to not be included.
Even though we know that you were included.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume I was.
Yeah.
And I don't need anyone to say it.
Right.
Right.
Some of us have, I don't know if you guys are familiar with love languages. There's gift giving, there's
Back
acts of
rub giving.
service, there's, but for me, the really important one is people telling me that I did a good job.
Yeah,
That's
words-
called words of
Words
affirmation.
of affirmation.
And what's cool is is you probably don't need that.
It's not one of mine. Yeah, no.
Anything else that we need to deal with on Justin's? Anything else we want to draw attention to or enjoy or expand on out of what Justin? It's okay if we don't. We don't have anything.
I'm wondering also if there's a way he's thanking me with the farts. But
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just by mentioning them.
he has lots of fart mentions.
Yeah.
And maybe maybe if we lined them all up and
Yeah.
tapped out some kind of rhythm, there would be some kind of
Oh, interesting. You think
Morse
there's-
code of thank you.
Okay.
That would have been interesting to do, to put it through AI and say, is there a secret code about Caleb here
Yeah.
that has to do
Yeah.
with mentions of farts?
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting. We didn't do it. Are we ready to go on to the next note?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This is from Joy, and this is entitled AAT Final Thoughts. I really liked the Impressing a Farmer episode. It was a fun episode to listen to because we were on a family road trip, and Stephen and I were laughing, and the scenery was beautiful. I really enjoyed contributing to something so entertaining. Thank you all. Thank you for taking all my questions. And then there's a picture of the guy from Nacho Libre.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay.
old guy who
I love this guy.
Yeah, he's great. He's got crossed eyes, and he's one of the spectators at some of the early matches, wrestling matches.
And what does he have to do with
I don't know. I think it's
literally anything?
Yeah, no. I mean, that's again question we'll never have the answer
Okay.
to from Joy, but I really don't know. I think it's just someone who looks
Is
kind of
that Joy?
dazzled by.
Yeah.
I think it's someone who's looking on, dazzled on something wonderful.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like the tier of wrestling
Yeah.
like that our podcast was doing, which is like very early
Yes.
level in that you're paid to lose.
Yeah.
And boy, would we like to be paid to
just
lose.
just to be paid.
Yeah.
Would be great. But that's a dazzled spectator of that.
Yeah. Who's sort of in this situation paying he's paying attention.
Yeah.
And that's what the people who did listen to the podcast were doing, was they were clearly paying attention.
Yep. At
That's nice.
least. That's kind of our wages.
Yeah. Our wages were your attention. So thank you for giving us that attention. I like that in a somewhat sparse email, that the scenery that they were looking at gets a shout out.
Yeah.
It is nice to
It's-
laugh in a beautiful place.
It's something we have no control over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had no influence on.
Are you sure?
The scenery, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have to think about that for a little bit more
Sometimes I have to
before you
wonder if I was
realize?
influencing the scenery at all.
Like
Okay.
they were driving and you were just on the side of the road
You're like,
somewhere
hey,
having
hi.
a certain
Or maybe
Oh, hi,
having
Stephen,
some
enjoy.
joy in your heart brightens the colors a little more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
all right.
That definitely is true. I mean,
Yeah, that is
your
true.
subjective experience of the
True.
scenery has to be improved by fun.
I mean,
and
I
happiness.
would suggest if people felt like doing it, take this podcast with you
Yeah.
in a phone
Yeah.
into a museum.
Yeah.
Listen
okay.
to it while you look at great works
Yeah.
of art and see how you feel.
People just think that you're doing one of those little like audio tours.
Guided
Mhm.
tours. Yeah.
Yeah, like you have an audio docent,
Yeah.
and
And they're like, oh, they must have gotten the funny audio tour because you're
Or-
laughing so much.
Yes, I hope so. Or if not, they're like, why aren't they laughing
Yeah.
at this funny painting?
Yeah.
here's a Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
Why aren't they
Hilarious.
laughing at this Jackson Pollock?
I really kind of wish there were. I mean, there are some paintings. There's some Dali paintings. There's a Dali painting of Lenin, and he has his butt cheek
Oh.
is extended
Really
out,
long.
and then
Yeah,
it's got
I
this
remember
little
Stilt.
stilt that's
that's holding it up.
holding, and then the butt cheek sags
Yeah.
down. It's like it's
good.
It's a beautiful piece of art, but it's
Yeah.
also funny.
I think
funny,
it's
too.
poignant.
Okay.
That's
Just-
funny. I think the fountain.
Yeah.
The what's his name? I mean, it's signed R. Mutt, but I think that it was Duchamp, Marcel Duchamp, did Fountain, which is a urinal that's just been turned upside down.
Oh, that's good.
And it's pretty much the death of art, and so it's a bad moment for art. But I also think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
This is a terrible moment, but thank you for making us laugh, Marcel Duchamp.
Laugh about the end of art.
The end of art. Yeah, there's some other funny ones. I like some of the Rembrandt self-portraits. Are kind of funny, like where he's doing like a surprised face.
Oh, the scream. I think it should be called the laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's not what you're just bringing up another one. I was talking about the Rembrandt self-portraits. It's not called the Scream.
It's not called the scream. I
Yeah,
know.
that's-
I
you're
was
just
bringing
bringing
up
up
a
a-
whole
okay,
other one that I think
gotcha.
should be called the laugh.
That is a funny one.
Funny.
'Cause it's
Munch.
funny. Munch Edvard.
Munch.
Yeah.
My name's Edvard Munch.
And I drew the
I-
scream.
I painted this here gentleman who's terrified. And a person of indiscriminate gender who is
Indiscriminate.
absolutely terrified. My
Can't
name's
tell.
Edvard Munch.
The idea behind this guy here.
This guy's seeing something. We don't see what he's seeing, but he's seeing something absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and we imagine it's some kind of mirror because he looks bad.
Yeah,
He's
could be a mirror. Could
I
be,
imagine it being a mirror.
Yeah.
could be some sort of
You think
monster.
he's looking in a mirror?
Some kind of big mirror
Yeah.
being held up.
Yeah.
Could
On
be.
the just is it? It seems like it's on a bridge.
He's on a bridge.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
There's a
just
mirror
walking
on a
across
bridge.
this bridge here, and then he sees something. Again, we don't see what it is, but he is absolutely terrified.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is, it's a mirror, definitely.
Yeah, that was
It's up
and
for
that's
interpretation. What is this? Is this a
And I agree
conversation
with
that
that.
he's having?
He's
Yeah,
having
no,
with
this is
himself?
him. We are him.
We are both.
We are him.
Hello?
Let's
Maybe-
all say that together.
We
are
are
him.
Maybe he's looking in a mirror having that conversation.
Right.
And maybe that's playing a little bit into how much he thinks that it is a mirror.
You screaming at me?
Yeah.
Hey.
You
Hey,
screaming at
Screaming
me?
at me?
you screaming at me?
You screaming at
Screaming
me? There's
Guys.
nobody else here.
Nobody.
Who you screaming at?
Hey, you screaming at me? I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm screaming here on this bridge.
Hey, I'm living under here.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
could
troll.
be a troll.
Maybe he's a troll. He saw a mirror. He's terrified of his
Ooh.
troll
Yep.
face.
Or the guy, the screamer, sees a troll
Oh, okay.
behind a mirror.
Yeah. Guys, I'd love to move on to final thoughts from Stephen. This is the last you'll hear from the CEO, the Wet Lime CEO, of course.
Mm-hmm.
CEO of the Wet Lime Gang. Let's listen in.
Hey, you guys, Wet Lime Gang CEO checking in. The one and only, many times copied, never repeated. I was sad. Sad the questions are going away. Sad the answers won't be around anymore. Looking forward to the next chapter. The next episode, as Dr. Dre would say, smoke weed every day. Thanks.
Chill till the next episode.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. We can't endorse that message.
No, we
Nope.
can't
From the West,
endorse it.
the West Lime or Wet Lime CEO.
Wet Lime Gang CEO.
So
I think he
but
might
thank
have-
you for sending it in.
Yeah, thanks for sending that in, but there's just no way to endorse it. And I don't know if he was actually saying. I think he was maybe
Just
also
quoting.
just quoting
Just
Dre
still
again.
Quoting Dre.
Yeah,
Okay. Is that part of the same quote?
it's not
or-
really. I don't
so
think
that
it follows.
would be like an ellipsis
Yeah.
It doesn't
between
follow,
the two.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's on the same.
Oh,
song.
maybe it does.
Is it?
Chill to the next
Episode.
episode. And then it's smoke weed every day.
Again,
Yeah.
that's not us telling you to do
No,
that.
Oh, no. It's
Yeah.
just a quote.
Don't do
Right.
that.
Wow. I mean, yeah, the sadness has now really just hit me.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
no.
is so
Do you need to go to the
sad.
bathroom?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Try to
I
hold
will.
that. Try to hold that in.
Yeah.
Just because we're how many minutes in are we on the final episode? Okay, we're 45 minutes
Holy
in
cannoli.
on the final episode of AAT. So we're close. So you shouldn't have to.
It's
Yeah.
fine. I'll catch it all with tissues and then take the tissues and then
There's
throw
also
those in
dispose
the
of them.
toilet.
Kind of a spot behind Josh's shop.
It's
Where you
true.
can go cry if
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
to.
That's acceptable.
But yeah, it is just sad.
It's sad. As I've been thinking even about the podcast ending up, there's just a little spot right about here.
Why do
pointing-
things have to change?
Why do things have to change?
Mm.
But we're not going to stop doing a podcast. So we're going to keep going.
But that's why I'm sad.
Oh, okay. Okay,
You know,
Caleb wants
well,
actually
just
to be
wait.
done.
No, well, it's not really that I want to be done.
Yeah.
It's that we're stopping doing this one, which we know how to do now.
Right.
And now we got to learn how to do a whole
whole
new podcast.
That's
Different
Good point.
other thing.
That's what makes me sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's upsetting.
Learning
Learning
hate-
to do something new.
very little that could be worse
Yeah.
than that.
And it's because of the way synapses in your brain when you're learning to do something, you're forging new connections, and that is legitimately difficult to do. And the feeling of those new connections having to shape, like if you don't know where something is on your phone, and or it moves and it changes, and then you have to learn where something is
Yeah.
now on your phone.
Yeah.
Where a specific setting is on your phone, and now you got to learn how to do that. And it's just like, I don't want to do that. Or it's like when making this podcast, because I had to use Audacity to like normalize and compress and limit the files,
Yeah.
the audio files, and I was like, I hate doing that. And I learned how to do that, and then for 2 years, I thought, there's this little spot that talks about macros, and I was like, oh, I bet I could make a macro where I just do one thing and it does all of the different processes that I want to do. But I was like, I don't want to learn how to do that because
Yep.
that's going to be new synapses forging connections, and that's too much trouble. And then it took me about 3 minutes to learn how to do it. And it was so easy, and it made
Yeah.
everything easier. So who knows how much longer we would have done
Well-
this podcast if I had already just gone and done that and made the process of making it even easier.
That is so okay, man. Because that's like I'm hoping that this new podcast we do is like the macro,
Yeah.
and it's easy to learn how to do it the right way, really fast.
And it only takes 3 minutes.
Yeah, I just wanted to take 3 minutes to do like a half-hour long podcast.
How do we do that?
Is there a way to
A lot
do
of
it? I mean,
repeating.
here's the best way that I can figure out is have an extremely fast conversation and then slow it down.
Slow it down. That's
yeah,
it.
I think that's true. But also, we could do a couple layers where we do really fast, slow it down, and
Yeah.
then just repeat
That's
several times.
yeah, but that would be like at that point, and I know whose shoulders that process is going to fall on.
Yeah.
And so if we're repeating things,
Maybe there's
that-
a macro though.
there's not one for that part, because if you're repeating specific things,
Well, you just say speed up the first minute of this conversation and then repeat it. Speed it up by 2 times,
Yeah.
and it's 2. Repeat it 15 times.
Okay.
And then the podcast is done.
It's done.
It takes like no time at all to make this podcast.
And do you think that it's going to accomplish the basic goal that we have, which is we've gotten so good at making a great podcast
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And the only problem is that nobody listens to it.
Yeah.
And the way to and so we want to overcome that problem. How do we get people to listen to it?
Yeah. Is this going to do it?
Is this going to do it? Is that going to make it happen?
Probably not.
Record
Yeah.
3 minutes. of
It's
something?
probably not going to be good,
Yeah.
but then I think as we go on, we'll figure out how to do something so good
For
in the
3
first
minutes that people
1 minute
want to hear it
that
again and
people will. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for 30 times.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I know that this is the way it's going
Right.
to happen. I'm just saying
No, that's
I would prefer that.
Caleb. I'm so glad that you said that. That you don't know for sure, because that's to me so important in our attitudes, the way that we approach this whole process. We don't want to. I don't want you guys to think that I know what I'm talking about.
No.
No,
Yeah. And
yeah.
I never have. Let's.
I want you guys to go, oh, I understand that he has no idea what he's doing and doesn't know how it's going to turn out or if it's going to be good or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's so important for our process.
Mm-hmm. Did you like my expression?
Yeah, it's
It's good.
I would say it's simpering.
Small eyes. Yeah, simpering. Uh-huh. It's like
Yeah,
small
Josh.
eyes, kind of
It's
smiley.
so is there a worse word? Is there a worse word for that expresses condescension that is more negative? I don't know.
Yeah.
Simpering.
Simpering is more. I think that was the wrong word.
Yeah,
That was
I think
that was
simpering's
my fault.
it's not
Simpering
really
is more
accurate.
like
Oh.
you're not condescending to
It's
someone.
like a
you're
bless your
you're
heart type
trying
of
to-
thing.
Yeah, but it's bless your heart. It's a real bad case of bless your heart
Yeah.
history.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
And no matter how big it is,
Yeah.
we want all of it.
We want the whole thing. Okay. We have one more message from Joy. She a few days after. Let's look at a timeline here. On October 13th, she sent in her final thoughts, and then on that same date, Stephen sent in his thoughts, and then on the 15th, Joy decided to send in something else.
Wow.
So
And
this
this is
the
an actual
plans,
audio recording.
The final thoughts.
Yeah, this is I think we could think of it as an amendment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Like in a last will and testament, there are some amendments that are made sometimes. Let's listen to this.
I just finished listening to the sweat episode, and now I feel like I also need to send in an audio thank you along with my email, because I don't know, I just felt stressed listening to you guys sounding like no one was saying thank you. And I don't know, it's like a lost art. I guess it's easier to ask questions than to say thank you, because it's hard to articulate genuine feelings, but it's way easier to ask questions. And that's why this podcast was so helpful, because it was like on the other side. Justin Singh made me think of a story because when you guys were describing the deodorant, there actually is a deodorant kind of like that was given to me that has like, instead of like a bread knife, like little scoopy, it's like a mini popsicle stick with this cute little jar, and it's supposed to be like really healthy for you. I'd never seen anything like that. Someone gave it to me and I thought it was really cool and impressive. And I told someone else about it, trying to impress them, and turned out to just come across like a really gross person trying to share their like paste deodorant. And it was very embarrassing, and it was a mistake. And anyways, just gonna miss telling you guys embarrassing stories and asking you questions. Bye.
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 Wow. That was nice.
It was nice.
It was nice.
That
It
is
was really good.
That is the. I mean, I enjoyed so many things about this podcast. We have done this podcast as long as we've done is because we three legitimately just enjoy hanging out and goofing around on
I
mic.
thought you were listing contributors. We legitimately just enjoy. I was so confused for a second. I was like, I don't know. Sorry.
That's funny.
Just enjoy Isaac, Nathan.
We like hanging out and goofing around on mic. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the primary reason that we do it. But another primary benefit is that we have actual funny people who sent things in.
Yep.
And that was, and to get to like have a very minor platform to be able to like share things that people sent in was really fun. And I'm glad we were able to do that. And it was just fun to feel like there was at least a small community of people that were like doing this thing together.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without.
No.
I mean, we could have. Honestly, we could have.
We could have. We had contemplated doing it without anybody, but pretty early on, Joy definitely showed up, and you know, to the point that she is a signature part of the intro,
Yeah.
Right.
which I frequently forget because I barely ever listen to the intro because it's just there. And I tag and I insert all the files over top of where that intro is. So but every once in a while I'll catch the intro and I'm like, oh yeah, right. Joy is like she's the primary presenter on the podcast. She's the first thing that anybody hears
That's right.
on the podcast.
No, we could have done it as in we could have made up our own questions
Yeah.
and send them in. That would have been dumb.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did it this way.
Yeah.
I love how weird the world is
Yeah.
and how you get a peek at that through small little things that people remember
Yeah.
or think up or
Yeah.
provided for this podcast that
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, it's little things happen all the time that just make the world confusing
Yeah.
and mysterious.
And enjoyable.
Yes.
Like and that is the thing is there are certain people who are tuned in such a way that when they do first of all that they might make certain mistakes and do embarrassing things, but then they're also tuned to be able to understand that was embarrassing and that there's some value in taking that story and telling it again.
Yep.
That is the way I would like to live is like awake to the the absurdities of life as a human being, and cataloging them in some way to share with other people.
Yeah.
And you know, frequently people don't seem to live that way.
No.
If you share embarrassments with them, they just go, "Why are you telling me something embarrassing?"
I would keep this completely secret. But to me, I've always felt like there's some sense in which it's almost like redeeming the embarrassment because it can provide
absolutely
delight for other people. So now the life of the embarrassment is not simply something you think about when you're going to bed at night and you kind of like hate yourself for doing it. Instead, you're like, yeah, but then I told it to this person and they thought it was funny and brought them joy.
Yeah.
So now it's good.
Yep.
Except you still will think about it and it will make you feel bad about yourself later.
Yeah.
But then you can go through then you're like, so maybe it's good. I don't know.
It is good.
Yeah.
It is good. It's a good process, and it's a way of integrate. It's like a way, like there are all these margins in your life, these loose ends that you create when you do things like that. And if you can actually tell it to somebody, and then it's the cause for something other than embarrassment,
Right.
then you're integrating something that would previously just be a useless loose end.
Mm-hmm.
And that's worth doing. It's worth
I think so.
it's worth finding ways of doing that. So I don't know what all the people that were doing that with this podcast are just in trouble now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to do their own version
I think
of
they
it.
just have to make their own podcast for crying
Make your
out
own
loud.
podcast.
Stop making us do all the work.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, can't you like entertain yourselves?
yeah.
Can't you be funny?
Yeah.
And you need to, 30 people out there have to come to us for that. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean it's a little embarrassing, but it's also like I wish there were more people that would be that embarrassing.
Mm.
It would allow us to keep doing this. Should we talk about? I mean, this is pretty much it. Should we talk about what we might do in the future, or should we just leave that for the
Yeah,
future?
we should
Leave it for the future,
talk
or
about
talk
it.
about it.
Talk about it. What we might do.
What we might perhaps do in the future.
Well, it's going to be another podcast.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do another podcast.
Kind of rethinking what is a podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Yeah, we're deconstructing what a podcast is,
Mm-hmm.
and then
We're
we're
going to
gonna
be the
build
first
it
ones to do it.
back
to,
up from there.
to figure it out.
That's not. I don't know. I don't think that's actually. We talked about doing that, but then it sounded like too much.
It sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like
It
a lot of
is.
work.
I would like to. I've been the person that does most of the prep for
Yeah,
the podcast.
all of it.
Yeah.
And well, not all
I
of
mean,
it.
yeah,
That's,
pretty much.
the which is probably not necessary. And I would love to find a way to not do that anymore.
Yeah,
So if that's a podcast where I don't have to do any prep, sounds great.
yeah.
Maybe we do something like that.
I mean, that would be cool. What we've talked about doing is not that, though.
right. Definitely
Unfortunately.
requires.
Definitely requires
Yeah.
more.
Prep.
I think it's called like the prep
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
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 It's kind of like just constantly preparing for
A
when we're really going to
podcast,
do the first
but
episode.
it doesn't really ever happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be something about movies, right?
Yeah. Probably be something about movies where we
Mhm.
talk about a movie.
So just start watching movies if you don't.
Yeah. It is interesting because our idea was how could we get people who don't listen, how could people find the podcast some way?
Yeah.
And if you have the name of a movie, there's a chance that somebody might be able to find an episode of a podcast if they're looking for something like that. So that was kind of the idea. But then Gabe pointed out that if somebody hasn't watched the movie, they won't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
And so then the podcast would become homework for people,
Yeah.
where they have to watch a movie in order to listen to the podcast. So I don't know. We're still figuring it out. But it probably will be something like that.
Maybe we just at the end we just take a poll every week of whoever's listening.
Yeah,
What'd
What
you
movie
watch this
have you
week?
seen?
yeah. Which movie have you seen? Please enter it on the poll.
All of the movies. Yeah. And that is not going to feel like homework.
Yeah, there are.
That poll will be fun.
That poll will be fun. You'll have to read a lot of movie titles, but it'll be fun.
That would be fun.
When's the last time somebody made you read the title of every movie?
You've ever seen. Yeah, okay. Yes, something to do with movies.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
plots.
I mean, probably will
Probably
be.
talk about plots.
It'll probably be just like going like, we watched E.T. and now we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Yeah.
to talk about actors.
It's pretty similar to Joy and Steven's podcast, actually.
Mm.
Yeah,
even-
it's something I brought up too.
Yeah, no. I was sorry. I was trying to. I wasn't saying like this is
Like we're
something-
going to steal their podcast.
We're stealing your podcast.
But I wanted to. But it makes sense to acknowledge it. Sorry, Gabe. You've absolutely brought it up.
But go listen to Joy and Steven's podcast.
For
it's called
sure.
Goat Cheese Oatmeal.
For sure.
This one would have even less of a concept than that podcast.
I think
does.
so,
Even
probably.
less. They have a strong concept with their podcast. That's not the point. This one would have less of one than that. It would just be a movie that we watched.
that we watched, and I can't wait to talk about production.
You know what I think will be really fun?
What?
Goofs.
Oh yeah.
And
Like the Goofs page on IMDb.
Goofs page on IMDb to look at when somebody put a bottle in one place and then it was in a different place in the
Yeah.
next shot.
That would
That's-
be good to
Oh
point.
my
Honestly,
gosh.
I would like to have
Continuity
a
errors.
complete segment that's just me looking at continuity errors.
And how does that work on the podcast, if I could ask?
It's just you
I
looking
think,
at them.
Yeah, I think.
Or
I
is it you
can-
talking
You're-
about
are
them?
you
Or
talking-
are you just looking
Just looking at them.
You guys are just recording the audio of me reading about the continuity errors.
silently reading to yourself?
But
Well,
you're
hopefully
not really.
silent.
Oh, okay.
Well, hopefully we have really no control over that.
Hopefully
Though.
not. I mean, I'm gonna read it in my head, but hopefully I'll make noise.
Also
Right.
say what you're reading. That would be
Oh yeah, it doesn't match.
I'm amazed.
Oh yeah. Wait, how did he get more wine in his glass?
Gosh. Was this script supervisor wasn't even paying attention?
Yeah. No, I think that makes. I mean, I like movies, and I've heard you guys do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been pretty
Generally.
vocal about that fact. So yeah, keep your little eyes peeled. There'll be more content in this space on this feed. We're just gonna go right. We're just gonna bring it right back here. We're gonna have quite a collection, quite a madcap collection of bits and pieces
On this feed.
When by the time we're all dead
Oh yeah.
on this feed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've been collecting a bunch of bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I'm,
So
I'm
my
full
kids-
of them.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say it sound like my kid.
My kid's gonna. Well, I was gonna say I'm leaving it to them.
Oh, you're
It's
leaving.
sort of like a, yeah, not leavings like that, but
No.
bits and pieces.
You've been collecting
Like a
your leavings.
Darling.
Gross.
Well, look,
Those belong in the toilet with your
they're
tears.
not
Your
leavings.
tears.
Yeah, they're not leavings anymore, man.
Takings.
They're takings.
It's bringing me way too much joy. Oh,
Thanks
I
so
almost-
much. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
I was
please,
gonna- I
Caleb.
was
No,
gonna-
please.
This is so not worth it. I almost left it.
You're right.
But instead I took it. Okay. You guys want to take me around back and shoot me?
No.
No.
We
Okay.
need you for
To-
the next
A
the
good-
next podcast.
A
That's
good
too bad,
beating ought to do
Because
it.
if you read this agreement, that's what it says you have to do if I make a joke that fails like that.
Wow. Well, I mean, yeah, what a time we've had. It's been 2 solid years of advanced answering techniques,
Yeah.
which is why we went over 100 episodes, because it's 52 weeks in a year. We have weekly episodes, so it's 104. So we did over 2 years of this podcast,
Which is crazy.
which is, I think, certifiable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a really fun time.
Yeah.
Since
I've
the
enjoyed
beginning.
it. I've
October
enjoyed it.
4th, 2023. That was the first episode.
Holy cow. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, look how far we've come,
Yep.
and let's look at where we're going.
Yep.
Keep your
It's been
eyes, keep those peepers peeled. Keep your eyes open. Thank you so much for everybody who's listened and contributed. It's been fun for the last time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye forever.